thank Dr. Travis Pritchett for what he did for me, which you saw in the video. Without his interest, he picked me out as a face in the crowd and asked me to come to his office and had a conversation about my future. Without an MBA degree, you don't really, I wouldn't have had a chance to have the interview, et cetera, the opportunity to join the investment world. I want to thank Dr. Roenfeld, who was my main investment finance professor when I was in the Moore School. He wrote, which I found a copy about 10 years ago, he wrote a recommendation for me, which got me the interview at American National Insurance. Believe me, I've never seen anybody except for Tommy tonight and what he said about me that stretched the truth so far about what a great student, great guy was. So I told him tonight to be prepared that I was going to mention his name. So he played a big role in this as well. Another great event that happened, and again, is luck or fate, is that I got an interview with the American National Insurance Company in Galveston, Texas, and I got off the airplane, and Jim McClure, who I wasn't expecting anybody to meet me or pick me up, Jim was there, and that began a relationship or a partnership that goes back to 1976. And believe me, there's a lot of controversy and backbiting, et cetera, in the investment world. That you go through periods of time when your performance is not what you like it to be, and usually one guy blames the other guy and it's all his fault, and I was really the smart guy and the other guy was the dumb guy, et cetera. We've never done that. No one knows me better than Jim. And thank you for the kind words that you had to say tonight, and thank you for the partnership, because I think part of what this award represents is the performance that we've had for our clients, that we literally got to Barrow Hanley with 0 assets. And at the end of the year, our assets were $3.1 billion, and we've been closed for new clients for 10 years or more. So working with somebody with the investment talent, Jim McClure, makes even somebody like me look pretty good. The next thing I wanted to thank is Jim Barrow. Obviously, Jim and I work at Barrow Hanley. Jim Barrow is a prior winner of this award. The role that Jim plays is that he started a firm. I think when Jim McClure and I got there's probably 10 investment people. We had 20 billion in assets. Now our assets are over 90 billion, and we've got over 100 people in all kinds of strategies, et cetera. But what makes Jim's role so important is that he gave Jim McClure and I the atmosphere and the freedom. And that's really crucial in this business, is that you have somebody that will give you the freedom to make decisions without second guessing you, without politically interfering in what you're trying to do. And he's one of the few people that I think, because our process is so similar, that he understands what Jim McClure and I are doing, which is not, it's counterintuitive in terms of our investment process. So I need to thank Jim tonight, and thank you for your sponsorship to make this happen tonight. I'd like to thank my fraternity brothers, Delta Chapter Sigma Nu. There's a whole group of these guys that came a long, long distance. I'd like for you guys to stand up and people give you a round of applause. When you've got friends like I have that go back to the fraternity days and the bonds that we developed, it epitomizes what the entire Greek system is about, which I think is very essential on a campus. And you couldn't ask for a better group of friends that will do anything for each other. Phone call at any time, anybody needs help, except for Belk. I wasn't there to change your tire today, I'm sorry about that. You got a flat tire on the way up from Jacksonville. So I thought about saying thank you to Texas Instruments, because without the $99 pocket calculator, which came out when you're in graduate school, I would never graduated. Back then, it would add, multiply, track, and do a square root, and I think it had a memory for one number in it, but, and that thing was essential. I'd like to make a conclusion by thanking my family, my wife Pat. She makes coming to work, she makes life so enjoyable and so worthwhile. It's a wonderful experience to have a wonderful marriage and a partner. My children, one of my children came from San Francisco. He's got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to fly back. And I appreciate you and Nancy and Gunn Murphy for being here tonight and supporting your old man through all the battles and stuff that he's been through the years. So again, thank you to the University of South Carolina and to the people that I mentioned tonight. Without your building blocks, your support, your consideration, I would never be here tonight. And this is, I'm most grateful and honored to be part of this. Thank you very much.